Hello YouTube, this is Disney Thomas back with another video. This is a racing video set up in teams, which is something I've never done before, 10 teams of 5. And I will introduce the teams in a minute here. But basically it's going to be, we're going to go down the line with each engine facing the engine behind it. So, let me introduce the teams. Team Percy James, Team Thomas and Gina because I ran out of Thomases. Team Helpful, Team Ladies of Sodor, Team Mainland, Team Big and Strong, Team Narrow Gauge, Team Shunters, Team Slowpokes, and Team Miscellaneous because I didn't know what else to do with them. You may have noticed that there's some engines that I had before that I brought back. I wanted to increase my numbers, and they weren't selling, so I brought them back. Anyway, let's get started. Golden Thomas versus Metallic Percy, go. Definitely Metallic Percy, who is running. They're running. Flynn and Rebecca, go. Even though it's back cars off, it's definitely Flynn. Hero versus Caitlin, go. Far and away Hero as expected. Rusty versus Stafford, go. And Stafford as expected. Harvey versus Stephen, go. And even though I just changed Stephen's battery, it's still Harvey. Steelworks Thomas and RC Percy, go. And RC Percy. All the trains I retrieved, I put fresh batteries in. So these two are on even ground. Emily versus Belle, go. New wildcard race. Definitely Emily, wow. Fresh battery did wonders. Connor versus Henry, go. And Henry. Philip versus Scarlowy, go. And Scarlowy. Okay, Flora versus Diesel, go. And as expected, Diesel. Percy versus Thomas, go. Whoa, I had to keep up with Thomas. Nia versus Kevin, go. Whoa, Nia. New wild card. Gordon versus Spencer, classic battle, go. Well, you can tell Spencer's battery's been fixed or replaced. Toby versus Freddy, go. And Toby. Dirty Diesel versus Bill, go. Yeah. I'm not even gonna wait for Bill to finish. Demolition Thomas versus James, go. Demolition Thomas versus James, go. And even though James is a fresh battery, it's Demolition Thomas. Mavis versus Paxton, go. And it's Paxton. Metallic Gordon versus the Flying Scotsman. Go. And older brother is beating little brother. Scruff versus Duncan. Go. Wow. Closer than I expected. Timothy. Go. I didn't even announce Ben because he was not even going to be a contender. Gina versus Metallic James. Go. And it's Gina. Lady versus Edward. Go. Definitely Edward. Diesel 10 versus Hurricane. Go. And Hurricane, surprisingly. Duck versus Victor. Go. And Duck. Salty versus Gator. Go. And Salty. Now I'm going to follow this up with a team update. Team Percy James with 2. Team Thomas with 3. Team Helpful with 3. Team Ladies of Sodor with 2. Team Making Strong with 2. Team Mainland with 3. Team Narrow Gauge with 2. Team Shunters with 3. And Team Miscellaneous completely eliminated Team Slowpoke as expected. Let's get back to round 2. Thomas versus RC Percy. Go. Whoa, wildcard contender. Or not. Metallic Percy versus Demolition Thomas. Go. Demolition Thomas. Metallic Percy being the wild card. Then versus Gina. Go. Wow, Gina. Battle of the Dark Green as Paxton takes on Emily. Go. It's actually Emily. Nia versus Edward. Go. Edward keeping it in for Team Helpful. Spencer and Henry again. Go. Well, I don't think Henry's Thunder would have made a difference. It's Spencer. Hurricane versus Hero. Go. And Hero. Scarlowy versus Scotsman. Go. Woo! Scotsman keeping it in for Team Mainland. Stafford versus Duncan keeping it in for Team Narrow Gauge. Go. Duncan barely, but Stafford's our new wild card. Which means Team Percy James has been eliminated. Diesel versus Toby. Go. And Toby. Dirty Diesel versus Doc. Go. And Dirty Diesel. Battle of Team Miscellaneous, Timothy versus Salty. Go. And Timothy. Duncan, the wild card versus Harvey. Go. And Harvey. Team update. Team Thomas still has 3. Team Helpful has 1. Team Ladies of Sodor has 1. Team Big and Strong has 2. Team Mainland has 1. Team Shunters has 2, and Team Miscellaneous has 3. And Team Percy James has been eliminated. Edward versus Gina, go. And Gina eliminated Team Helpful. Emily versus Demo Thomas, go. And Demo Thomas, barely, but Emily's our wild card now. Which means Team Helpful has been eliminated. Hero versus Thomas, go. What? Thomas, really? That's not what I was expecting at all. Scotsman versus Spencer, go. And Spencer pulls ahead. Okay, we're gonna have a wild card battle at the end for Scotsman and Emily, since they tied. Dirty Diesel versus Stafford, go. What? Not expecting that. Stafford is so fast, but I think he needs a battery. Dirty Diesel won. Timothy versus Toby, go. Yeah, Timothy. Okay, the last remainders of their teams battle for wildcard. Scotsman of Team Mainland and Emily of Team Ladies of Sodor, go. Wow. Even they're close. It's Scotsman. Team Ladies of Sodor has been eliminated. Scotsman, the wild card versus Harvey, go. And it's Scotsman, who did better than our last wild card did. Spencer versus Gina, go. Still Team Thomas, goodness gracious. Dirty Diesel versus Demolition Thomas, go. Still Team Thomas, my goodness. Timothy versus Thomas, go. Jeez Louise. Dirty Diesel, Timothy Elanius versus Scotsman and Team Mainland, go. And it's Dirty Diesel, barely. Okay, we have 3 Team Thomas engines and 1 Team Miscellaneous. Who will win? It's probably going to be a Team Thomas member. Yeah. Dirty Diesel versus Gina, go. Still Team Thomas. My word. The last competing team has been eliminated. Thomas versus Demo Thomas, go. Regular Thomas wins. Welcome to the finals, Thomas versus Gina. First 1 to 2 wins. Go. Thomas. Go. And it looks like our grand winner is Thomas, the #1 cheeky engine. Thanks everybody for watching and stay tuned for more videos.